Okay, you are here to earn 25k XP in just under 5 minutes. It doesn't take masses of skill. There are no glitches involved. You don't have to do some convoluted, really difficult setup to go and get it. It's into creative. Find this creative map, an activity, figure 8 jumps plus planes, and then go in on your own. So make sure it is not a public game, it is a private game, and even if you mess up, you're still going to get 15k. What you do want to do on this is you want to get a really clean run. That means do not fall off. So it doesn't matter how long you can take over 5 minutes, you can take 10 minutes if you want. Don't stop though when you're playing. If you stop an AFK or leave it, it will actually log you out of the race. You'll still be in the activity, but it will end the actual race itself. So make sure that when you're going over the ramps like this, that you land it well. What I tend to do is I boost everywhere else and I boost up to the ramp, and then I take my fingers off just as I'm hitting the ramp because I can control it. Unlike real cars, you can control these while you're flying, so if you need to readjust yourself at any point when you're in the air, you can within reason. Obviously if you're veering right off to one side, you're probably not going to be able to pull that back. As you see, I got smashed by one of the rockets then from some of the guards on the sides. Managed to pull that back, but you know, you tend not to get hit by them very often. That was pretty much a fluke, and the first time I've been hit by one of the rockets in a very, very long time. You also note that every single time I go over one of the jumps out and land it, you get XP. It's not a lot of XP, but every little helps, to coin a phrase. So that's great, getting a bit of XP from that. All in all, you're getting a few hundred out of doing the 20. It does vary in range. It could be in the 60s, it could be in the 50s, it can be down in the 30s. The other thing is when you do 500 meters, you do 1,000 meters, you do 2,000 meters, and 6,000 meters, it actually gives you XP for that as well. The longer you're going, the more XP it gives you. So it's in the 500s for the first 500, then at 1,000, I can't remember what that was, I think it's about 600-ish, something like that. And the 2,000, it's somewhere in the region of 1,000. And then obviously if you get 10,000 and you keep going, it just appreciates and you get more and more for the length of time you've been driving. So what I'm aiming for is to actually get this done completely flawlessly without falling off. I'm at 9 now, so I've got 11 more to go. So it's just 20 jumps and that's it, and just keep going. It's quite a nice little way of doing it because within 15 minutes you've actually moved up an entire level. If you go in, do it, finish it flawlessly, and then come out and then go back in and do it again, obviously always on your own. If you do fancy playing it with other people in there, it is fun, but the likelihood is you're going to bump into each other. You may not win the race because you get 10k for winning the race. So if you're in on your own, you're obviously going to win it because it's just you there. If you do it flawlessly, that gives you 10k as well. And with the extra distance you're travelling, it does obviously keep appreciating, so you end up with over 25k if you do it really well. Okay, so we're up to 13 jumps now. As you can see, it was just that one that I got hit on by the rocket, so it is rare. And like I said, you can take longer doing this. You don't have to do it as fast as I'm doing. You just need to make sure that you clear the jump every time. I hear the rockets whizzing by my ears. And as I said, this does take under 5 minutes to do if you're doing it as fast as I am. If not, then it takes you a bit longer, then great. Ooh, that was a bit close. And when you actually have been playing for 5 minutes, that also gives you a boost. So if you do finish the race, so all 20 laps in under 5 minutes, then it is worth just carrying on for a little bit longer. So you hit the 5 minute timer because it gives you another, I think it's about 1,500 XP. There's another lot of XP I've got for distance travelled. So 2 more to go. And this is all without doing crazy glitches or going and sitting in the corner and pressing the X button. It's a bit of fun. Obviously you can't AFK this, but what's 5 minutes to get you 25k? There you go. I won the race because it's just me. I got 10k for it. I got another 10k for staying on track, i.e. doing it flawlessly. And now I'm just going to carry it on a little bit longer. Leveled up, thank you very much. And just keep going a little bit longer, and it should take me hopefully to 5 minutes because I didn't see that pop yet. Must be nearly there now. There you go. So that's 5 minutes, just over 1,500. And that's it. I've got well in excess of 25k for literally just over 5 minutes because I stayed on to play over 5 minutes. I hope that helped. Enjoy getting your XP from this. Do give us a like if you enjoyed it, and hit us up for a sub, and hit the bell for notifications if you want to be notified of future videos we do. Alright guys, take it easy.